Going to the game, I'm going to be playing Lillia jungle and show you how to carry with this champion. In this matchup, we're currently up against Kindred, and in the Lillia versus Kindred, this is quite even with Kindred having the better early game since her damage is higher, but Lillia having the better late game since her team fight presence is better. In the end, it's up to the players on how they're able to pilot their champions. I place a control ward on the bottom side to prevent any possible level 1 cheese, and I always start at the blue side. The reason why I start at the blue side rather than the red side is because Lillia's blue side clear is much cleaner. It allows her to spam her spells a lot more with the blue buff. Unlike if you start at the red buff, you'd eventually run out of mana if you go for a full clear. You could also start red if you wanna punish this Varus. I'm assuming that our Pantheon would win lane, and since we're a farming champion, it's more important that we're able to clear our camps rather than ganking the enemy laners. The only way we'll gank the enemy laner if they're overextended. So what I can do here is I can go for a full clear and then reset, get my mana boots, and then gank the top lane. We'll try to farm this Varus, in which Pantheon should be able to snowball off. When clearing with Lillia, there's not much you could do. When the camp is low HP, you always want to drag it to the next camp. That way, you're able to use your first skill on 2 camps, making your clear a lot faster. Her sustain is also really good. She doesn't get damaged as often. We pull the red towards the Krugs, and as you could see, there is a mark at the bottom side. If in case Kindred is there, you know what, we'll just give it. We can go for a recall and then get the top cut instead. But since Kindred hasn't shown yet, then there's a chance that we might be able to get this. Good job by the Pantheon, getting the first blood. And with this, we have bot priority, mid not so much. So we drag this towards our bot lane. The Kindred shows up. So if he has smite, we'll just give it. We'll go for the kill. Luckily, he didn't smite. So we could go for the 50-50. Third skill, first skill in order to get it. And we immediately run. Even though I'm level 5, I really want to flash first skill ulti, but I don't see where the Lucian is. So I don't want to risk it. We already got the win, and that's what we'll take. We'll go back to base, buy mana boots, and then go with my initial plan, which is going to the top side, ganking this Varus. We'll check first if the scuttle is open. Yeah, Kindred chose bot, so this would give us double scut for free. And seeing that the Varus overextended, we immediately sprint towards the top lane. Even with a Hex Flash, hit him with the third skill, plus the sleep to guarantee the kill. First skill again, and just go for some autos. So we get another clean gank. Pantheon should be auto-winning the matchup right now, getting a solo kill, Varus going for a 0-2 start. We'll go back to our jungle again since all of our camps are up. You always want to clear your jungle when the camps are up, especially if you don't have ulti. Lillia's ganks are not the strongest without the ult, so it's best to farm your camps. Best case scenario, if you're able to complete Riftmaker before the first objective, but that rarely happens. And one thing that I usually do with late game champions such as Lillia is that I usually go for the Rift Herald so that I could get more gold even faster. Unfortunately, Pantheon dies topside. It's fine, we'll just continue our clear. See that the mid lane Kindred is there, so we mirror. But looking at the minimap, there's a fight bot side. So instead of taking the Skrugs, I immediately run towards the bot lane. 1v1 the Kindred, and then immediately run with the face rush. We don't have enough fighting power yet to win the duel. We'll just go back to our camps again. Top side, Pantheon with the ulti. Hopefully, he's able to win the 1v1. Yeah, should win that. Very low right now. Never mind, what the heck? Varus Flash. Oh! Spicy! Okay. Big win by the Pantheon. Also burned the Varus Flash. So, with all of our camps done, the only thing left to do is to get the Scuttler, which is about to spawn. If in case Kindred is here, we have our smite. Permabot Pryo. Immediately smite this, and then we look if we could go for a bot lane dive. This is gonna be a bit risky since the Kindred and their mid lane are missing, but as soon as I see Kindred, flash in, first kill, force the sleep, Ash flash, doesn't matter, and this is the power of Lillia with the ultimate. So instead of going for the Herald, we go for the Dragon since the Kindred is already topside. Even though we get a 1-for-1 trade on the objectives, I still think this is a win on our part since we're able to get a possible snowball on the Ice Dragon and 2 kills, which makes us complete our Rift Maker. Unfortunately, well, we won't get the Herald. It's fine. Our comp is not designed to win a 5v5 that early. Pantheon is a bit stuck on his tower, so he has no prio. Looking at the mid lane, they will try to use the Herald, but nice ulti by the Seraphine. Okay. We miss our third skill, but it's fine. Let's go for this Ashe with 1 HP. Take him down. Unfortunately, Yasuo overextended, and I don't know what the heck Seraphine did. She was 1 HP and she ran straight. Now, it was supposed to be a 1-for-1, but now we have no choice but to give the tower. And meanwhile, I don't know how our Pantheon got solo killed topside. We stack our passive and then try to chase the Varus. Fortunately, he knows that we're here. And the opponents are able to get back into the game with just that play. Ezreal is doing well. I guess he's able to free farm. We take a lot of plates. And we go back and farm our camps once again. Next item we're going for after the Rift Maker is Liandry's. Really good synergy, Rift Maker, Liandry. We could stack them both. The Rift Maker true damage also works on the Liandry, and it also has good synergy with their passive, giving so much damage over time. Both side overextended. Ezreal falls down, but we're here to help. Try to chase the Sona. Ashe is pretty much done for, but this Sona is running quite fast. I see Lucian on the minimap, so I hit my third skill, go for the sleep, proc face rush, first kill, and then immediately run away. So that's why I go face rush this game, because if you look at their comp, they're all very squishy. They're triple ADC with Ashe, Kindred, Lucian, and Varus. Actually, quadruple ADC. That's why you don't need electrocute. You need the move speed of the face rush to get close so that you could chase them down. Unfortunately, another fight happens mid lane. I don't know why we're fighting this. I get caught by the Varus, double flash. They really want to take me down because they know I have all the gold. Yeah, Kindred gets the kill, and the Yasuo also goes in. We should have just run away. And Ezreal, the only one up. And now we're suddenly in the back foot. The opponents are leading. 7k gold on the Kindred plus Lucian. But we're not that behind. We have 7k gold ourselves. When you're behind like this, you go for plan B, which is just to AFK farm until you get your 3 items. And the 3 items that I'm going for is Liandry, Rift Maker, and then either Crown or Rabadon. But in this game, I went for the Crown instead so that I don't get instantly bursted or CC'd by the Varus or Ashe ulti. We just want to farm, we don't want to fight, especially with no flash. The best time to fight with Lillia is when you have flash. I heard Seraphine ult in the background. They're deciding to try and fight again. I get J-baited and look what happens. Yeah. I really want to get back and buy my Liandrys, but my team keeps fighting, or rather they're getting engaged upon. So I have no choice but to help. Yasuo gets a knock-up. Pantheon covers the bot lane. Yeah, Ezreal just wastes his flash and we're fighting again. Yasuo ulti, at least gets a Sona. Third skill, 2-man sleep, okay. But Kindred has QSS, so I won't be able to kill her. Try to get some autos in, not enough. But you know what? Even if this is a scrappy fight, we had a good engage. We're able to burn their spells And no one died, never mind. Pantheon got solo killed again by this Varus. I don't know how this Pantheon is losing to the Varus, by the way. I think just skill gap. I ping like crazy because the objective is about to spawn, and with the opponents just respawning, I want to take this before they arrive, because the moment a team fight happens, we're just gonna die. Once we secure this, we just run away. I don't know why Ezreal is still bother trying to fight, and 2 of our members just died. You know what? It's fine. We still have potential soul. Sona though playing greedy. I'm looking at the map if she has anyone with her, but no one's there, so we'll just go for the kill. He got overconfident. And with the red buff up, I wanna take this before going back to base. Yep, get the smite off. Another fight is happening. Yasuo with the ulti, Varus flash. I follow it with my own. But as soon as the Kindred shows up, I know I have to go back. And yeah, we are randomly fighting again. And take note, I wanted to buy Liandry's 2 minutes ago. And all we had to do was to reset. But no, they just want to fight again. I see a big wave top. You know what? We'll take this first. With nothing else happening. Now, I'll just farm a bit. We'll go for a topside clear. We have so much gold, by the way. We want to convert this to another item. Ash with an arrow. Easy to dodge. The last thing that we want is to have another fight, which is happening again. Okay, the concept of farming is not available. I really want to get a reset with 3.8k gold. And I decide, even though I hear a Seraphine ult, I'm not even gonna bother to arrive. But luckily though, we're winning, I think. At least, well, we didn't win, but 1 for 1. And with this, not only am I able to buy Liandry's, I'm also able to get Crown, which is another big power spike. 3-item Lillia. We're now really strong. The next best thing that we could do is get level 13. Plus Stasis. Once we get our level 3 ult. Plus Stasis and Flash. What we could do is Flash in. First kill multiple targets. Sleep and then Zonya. Right after. Poke the Lucian a bit and I'm surprised his item. He went Triforce into Mo. Oh my god, that's why I'm not dealing any damage and he's 7-0. You know what? What's good about Lillia is that even though they build MR, when it comes to the late game, it doesn't matter against this champion. She just deals too much damage. True damage with the first kill plus Liandry Riftmaker. And with the Mana Stasis, we are now super ready to go for a team fight. Topside though, Pantheon 1v1 against Varus. He's pretty much gonna die again. Best bet is that we're able to reach. Unfortunately, he's able to go back and we're stuck in another 4v5. But if they start the Baron, that would be a big fight for us, since we have Lillia combo into Seraphine ult into even a Yasuo Ez ult. So yeah, they can't start Baron. Plus, we have the Scrying, but the Ezreal gets caught, goes for the 1-for-1 exchange. At least he takes down the Sona. And you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna stall a bit more to be able to get the 3rd dragon, because even though we were put behind, we are ahead in the dragon count. Possible Ice Soul, which is pretty good, giving us additional burst damage and a slow on our skills. There's one thing that I did here, if you notice, is that I accidentally placed a point on my 3rd skill rather than my ult. So I'm going into the next dragon fight without my level 3 ult, which is kinda annoying, to be honest. But we're still mega strong, so it might not matter that much. And this is why we go for the crown. If I didn't have crown, Kindred was right there and I just die instantly. With them on the top side, I don't know why we're trying to contest this. If they go for the Baron, we can just get the soul for free. We really want Dragon Vision right now. And as much as I want to poke, I can't go in front, because if I get hit by Varus ulti, I'm pretty much gonna get destroyed. We'll go for some poke with our third skill. Varus though, flashing in, terribly missing the ult. So we go in for our own punish, but we also miss. But thankfully, the Kindred pressed ult, so I get to live a bit more. Big shield by the Seraphine. And I magically survived, even though I only hit the Sona with my ult. I have no idea how we won the fight. Pretty good, I guess. And with this, we want to take the Ice Soul for ourselves. Whew, almost missed the smite. Get the Varus in the sideline. We have our Liandry's plus third skill. Don't even need the third skill. And yeah, this is why Liandry passive really strong. Go in the backside, take down the Ashe. Another first skill, third skill, kite with our face rush. And then go back, second skill, first skill. And we finally take down the Lucian. Unfortunately, our first skill did not reach the Kindred. But you know what? It's worth it. I get a 1k gold shutdown. And that's an instant Rabadon on my next back. Now, even though we lost the fight 4v5, that's still a big win for us because they're not able to convert it to Baron or anything. While on our end, we're able to get Ice Soul. The only sad thing about this is that our Pantheon is Omega poor. If you look at his gold, 8.4k gold with Edge of Night and Yomus at the 16-minute mark. Oh my god, even our Seraphine has more gold. So yeah. Meanwhile, their Varus went for the more tankier build with the armor boots, Amaranths, and our Ezreal got arrowed. Unfortunate. Yes, we're gonna try to save him, but nah. Their Kindred's fed though. Even though we denied so much marks, he has a lot of kills, which would make up for it. Now, what I want to do is try to look for a catch, get the Kindred. Okay, she has QSS, but at least we burned the ulti. And someone's gonna tie topside. Yeah, good job. Pantheon flashing out. Yasuo covers bot lane. And here, we're able to bait them. Use our stasis. We get snared again, but we have face rush to be able to escape. Lucian not able to chase us down. Seraphine is doing really good with the shields. And instant lifesteal. Get back to 3 forts, and now we're ready to fight once again. Our crown gets popped, unfortunately. But here, Kindred and Lucian, I did not know that Kindred was there. But at least we're able to get a 2-for-1 exchange. That is worth on my end. Shutdown as well. And with that, it's 3-for-2. But without their jungler, they wouldn't be able to take the Baron. Last item that I want to go is Amaranth's Twin Guard, because as you can see, I already have a lot of damage. The next thing I need to do is get more survivability. This would be perfect, giving me more armor, MR. Even though they don't have any AP, the tenacity and armor should be good enough. I could also go Deadman's actually, but I got used to going for the Twin Guard. Elder's now up. I need 300 gold for this item. What we could do is stall a bit so that I could farm for this, or we could just go for a fight. No way they're gonna go for Baron since we see 2 of their members. Their jungler also shows. And here, I wanna get my Twin Guard and my stasis is still on cooldown. That's why I can't go for the big plays just yet. Super important late game that Lillia has flash. Without my flash, it's hard to catch or burst anyone off guard. Lucian with the ult. Okay, randomly burned. Seraphine, front line. We got a nice first kill onto the back line. Flash in. First kill again. Look at their HP. They disappeared. Instantly -2. Varus is out of position. Even though he has Amaranths, doesn't matter. And the only ones left are the Kindred Lucian. We go for the Lucian. Kindred's one tap. Third skill doesn't connect, but our passive is able to get the kill. And yeah, Lillia super fast with the face rush plus full stack. And interestingly, no one died in my team. And with that, the opponent surrender and we get the win. Hard game, but of course, every game is comebackable, and this goes to show the power of Lillia in the late game. 90% Lillia. We get MVP with a 13-3-4 scoreline. I only honor the Yasuo, Seraphine, and the Ezreal. Our Pantheon was giga useless. 310, 10k gold. My god. Damage dealt 41k, even the damage taken off the charts. Look at the face rush. CD refunded 164 seconds. Giant Slayer 1.6 despite them not having any full tank. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed our Lillia video. That's it for me. Thanks for watching and peace out. Ciao, ciao. Bye.